What's going on, guys? I'm your host Twan and we are back with another video. And today, it's the beginning after the end, chapter 235. Let's get to it. We pick up where Rhodea is finally getting to meet with Arthur. He goes on to thank Arthur for his time and presence, then begins to recite a poem, and it goes a little bit like this. A lad of humble origins, born wrapped in rags, in a sad little town within. However, he was born from and for a life of renown. As with all heroes to be, the lad had the looks and the might. His mother taught him the world, and his father taught him to fight. His blood knew well that could no longer contain this lad's fire, which raged inside him like a king's funeral fire. That is until the day came when the lad saw that there was a larger stage to play. So they took up their bags and wished the small town good luck. But woe is me, as all stories go, tragedy struck. But never fret and never doubt, because as all stories go, a hero never drops out. So he grows and he grows, through heartache and death. He never ceases and always overcomes. But alas, every light needs a shadow, just like every foe needs a hero. The brighter the light, the darker is night. What happens, hero to be, when your foe who has crossed both time and space is actually brighter than thee? Perhaps a fair maiden, shining night, is another one's deadly blight. Will the side of dark and the side of light only be determined by who wins the last fight? Now, if this story sounds familiar, I believe it's Arthur's origin story, which begs the question, how did Rhodeas come by such information on Arthur? Arthur, enraged by this nigga's riddles, slams him against the wall and tells him to speak clearly. But you see, the message was already delivered. But it's our job to break down and decipher Rhodeas' poem. So let's take a quick look, shall we? We see that the main message is about Arthur and his upbringing in Ashburn Town. But how would Rhodeas know that Arthur wished everyone good luck before he tragically fell to his demise, allegedly? He also spoke about a fair maiden, who I think we can accurately say is Sylvie's mom. But who is the man that was the blight to her? Can we accurately say it was Agrona or maybe another one of the Asheras? The chapter then shifts gears to King Gray training with Lady Vera. At this point, multiple months have passed since Arthur was captured and tortured. We see that Lady Vera lived a life of wealth and power, as her estate is massive. During their conversation by the lake, yeah, she has a lake in her backyard. She tells Arthur to capture one of the fish without using his key. Obviously he failed, and multiple times in fact. We then learned that compared to Pierce's age, King Gray's reaction speed is on another level. But compared to trained fighters and people with more experience who can easily predict how Gray is going to dodge their next attack, he's kind of rough around the edges, or so to speak. Meaning, the reason King Gray couldn't catch the fish is because he was shooting where it was, as opposed to where the target is moving to. We then learned that the orphanage Gray was raised in got burned to the ground. Now this could be because multiple factors, ranging from the people who kidnapped him or even other major organizations trying to send a message. But regardless, Gray rushes off and hopes to find his friends in one piece. Remember guys, you don't gotta like, comment, or subscribe. Just hype me up and please stay fucking dynamic. Remember nigga, I love you.